Hi guys, welcome back again to another video. Thank you so much for clicking as always. If this is your first time here, my name is Uju. You are welcome to Uncut. Don't make your last by subscribing. This Ghanaian popular journalist called Kwaku Asante is still massively dragged by Ghanaians. They felt like there is absolutely nothing that would make him to say such on a public news. In case if you missed out, he came out to say that the actions of the Mantse to the Igbo chief leader, to the Igbos generally in Ghana, were harsh. He said harsh, and he felt like they should have been given the opportunity to celebrate their innocent New Year festival for the fact that they are not on anybody's space. This statement of his has provoked a lot of Ghanaians, and they were seen demanding for his immediate arrest. Information has it that there is no way he is not paid for that. So allegedly, they are claiming that probably he got paid and he is a traitor. I'm going to let you guys listen to everything they said. Let me know in the comment section, do you have a problem with what he said, or do you think he needs to be punished? Watch these videos.
So my people, listen to this joy news and my reaction at the end. Thank you.
A group of Igbo Nigerians living peacefully in Ghana had planned to celebrate the annual Yam Festival, just as they've done on a few occasions in the past. It was to be a day of thanksgiving, of cultural expression, of joy, and a reminder of their roots. But they were stopped. The Ghana Police Service received a letter from the Ghana Traditional Council warning that the festival could, quote, breach the peace, and that Ghana must be careful not to, again, quote, import foreign culture. That, fellow Ghanaians, was bizarre, it was embarrassing, and it was a dangerous precedent to set. Because what exactly are we saying? That the people who live among us, who work here, who contribute to our economy and to our cultural mosaic, cannot celebrate their own culture in our land? Is that what we are becoming? That we see a Yam festival as a threat? Or we think drumming and dancing and thanksgiving by Nigerians or any other people for that matter somehow will destabilize our peace? This is not about culture. What I submit is that this
message goes to Joy FM, to the workers or to the management, the establishment of Joy News, Joy FM. Now, you guys recently presented the news on why the Igbo Yam Festival was cancelled by Mantse. Do you know what? If you guys have done extensive research into the reasons why Mantse had to cancel this particular Yam festival, at least you would have got a proper information so that you'll be able to present and give accurate news to the public. Now, you did not do that. You decided not to do that because Joy News or Joy FM, you cannot tell me that you people don't live in Ghana and you people don't know the recent event that is happening, the tensions that is going on regarding the acquisition of lands by the Igbo, the so-called acclaimed Igbo king, who wanted to establish Igbo kingdom in Ghana and in Accra precisely. And for that matter, the Mantse thought it wise that, look, for all the tensions that is going on, let us at least cancel this particular Yam festival so that it does not further escalate more problems, especially with the youth. Because the tension that is going on right now, anything could have happened or anything can happen. So the wise Mantse, who has more common sense than you lots, who said you have been to school and educated on journalism and how to do that work properly, Mantse has more common sense than you, all of you put together, because he thought it wise that for this particular period, let us at least cancel it and look into things, because there's a lot happening. First of all, there was a report that the Igbo king has acquired huge land, huge land on our land. And we had to, that raised huge concern. And there was tension. Most people, most tribes, or let me say, all tribes were concerned. All Ghanaians, let me put it that way, all Ghanaians were concerned about this self-acclaimed Igbo king and how he's gallivanting everywhere, trying to say he is this and is that. And nobody liked it. No Ghanaian was happy about it. What you people have done, you guys have proven that you are unprofessional and you are not credible. Yes, you are not credible at all. You have been biased. You guys did not mention the fact that even the Igbo king, when the Igbo king went to Kumasi, when they were doing the funeral, and people stopped him from going to greet Otunfo, you guys did not even include that. So you show that you are also biased. Instead, you people were saying that even recently the Ghan people were celebrating Omowo in abroad, in Oyibo, in white people's land. So why did they stop Igbo people from doing their Yam festival? And is this a sort of xenophobia? Can you people shut the fuck up? You people should shut the fuck up before we do something to you in Accra. I'm telling you people, we are very, 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 look, we are very serious. Don't you people don't have sense. With all that is happening on the land recently, things are not going well for us in our country. And we are trying to, the government is also trying his part. The Otunfo, there are people also try not to bring the man closer because we want to know, we want to know exactly what the Igbo king, what is he trying to do? And what exactly is he trying, what is it about? So we need time to follow these things up very well. For that reason, with all the tensions and everything, let's just hold on. Let's just cancel this Yam festival. Nobody is saying that we don't want other people on our land. We have lived with Igbo people and other people for many years. But there is an issue at stake. There are tensions. There are tensions going on. Even up to now, we still have other tensions that is boiling. We have not finished solving that. You people shouldn't bring nonsense. Me join us and you can pull one near Kabae. Let Akran woyo, Akran woyo. None walk by Fenny, by feeling that way. None walk by Fenny, about feeling that way. Can you lure? Nyepana can pull a bluff when you go, when you're jane. I can't see no Jinoni Bawana. One to open what Buffin or Banda was Sandiana. Yenya fair flay. One ton wonder was Sandiana. So Jambia B, can you lure me, can you? Kenye luwe min kenye nibini ya nonye na gama jento de fe bona feni twenjole ke dinyaba ni ke basabasa ke fe mo akaba e wono na fio in a way he's trying to protect them, he's trying to protect this group. At least one attention agbo ni wo kwani bi ni ya no jogba ni wo fe investigation akake ne keni bi na you about Igbo kine te ya le ten na kajibe na fio onupa fo onupa ni we ma esmonde feshu ake e ba kwani bi ajaje ojogban kenye teshe benye bulu ablofo ke English gbogba nye ke bulu adin adia wonye nye ke jaje kenye kwe na yo ba je nye shikon no yi yo ba je nye kenye bulu a news enye ha. You people are not professional at all and you are not credible. Washia nabi.
Ghanaians, you guys have president. Nigerians, we have ancestors. Yes. And I see some Ghanaians still coming out on social media saying that their president is no good. They're not going to vote for him on the next election. You don't know what you have until you lose it. Yes, I will say it again. You guys have presidents and Nigerians have ancestors. Better watch what you pray for, Ghanaians, so that God will not bless you with ancestors the next time. We the Nigerians, we know what we are talking about, we know what we are facing in the hands of ancestors that we call presidents. Your president is working. Your president is good. Yes. As a Nigerian living in Ghana, I will tell you this. Look at this restriction that the US placed on Nigeria and Ghana. Now, it is on social media that the US placed a ban on Nigeria and Ghana. They can only get 3 months visa and single entry into America. But because your government, your president is working, he was able to dialogue with the president of America, and they lifted the restriction in Ghana. Now you can have 5 years visa with multiple entry. Nigerian president or Nigerian ancestors is flying up and down, traveling up and down. Within 2 years, within 6 months, you are going to 16 countries. And you are telling me that we don't have ancestors. Ghanaians, I will say this again. Better watch what you pray for. So that God will not give you ancestors next time. Leave this president. He's working. I'm telling you for the fact. Yes. Until you leave your country to another African country, then you will not understand what I'm saying. Leave this man. Peace and love.
Today, I'm going to talk about one positive thing Nigerian governments have done. And you Ghanaians listen, because you lot don't have respect whenever Nigerian name is mentioned. When American governments, Donald Trump started his immigration crackdown, he said he was going to deport criminals into Nigeria. In fact, he said criminals from West African countries, he was going to deport them to Nigeria. Nigerian government said, no, we ain't taking them. Even if we're going to accept deportees, we're not going to accept criminals, especially those kind of criminals from every African country. No. You know what Ghanaians did? Ghanaians said, excuse me, sir, we can take them all as long as you remove the visa restriction on us. Nigeria say, America, even if you like, restrict us, even if you like, stop our spirits from dreaming about America, we're still not going to accept all those criminals into our country. But Ghanaians being who they are, as per who them being, they always want to show themselves. Ghanaian government accepted those criminals into their country, and they were all deported into their country. Today, they have reversed the visa ban on Ghana, and you lot are celebrating. I want you Ghanaians to remember this and know this today and know peace, that the day American government will start deporting the proper criminals. When I say proper criminals, I'm talking about those criminals you watch on the TV that do powder substance, those dreaded and fearful criminals you hear and watch on TV. When America will start deporting them, guess where they're going to ship them to? They will ship them to Ghana. You know what America do? America is a business country. In fact, Donald Trump is a businessman. We all know that. Let's give him that. He's just there for business. He's there to make money. You make your money. Everyone is happy. Let's try and avoid war and keep everyone sweet. You know what I'm talking about? Now, that's what they're going to do to you Ghanaians. And I want you people to remember today, may God no punish some of you now. The day it will happen. Shebi, your president don't run, go collect criminals. These are West African criminals. Just because he wanted a visa restriction. What is so special about American visa? You basically telling them, yes sir, I can do anything, whatever you want us, sir, we can do it. You basically going there to buy your head for American government. That's what the Ghanaian president and the Ghanaian government done. And you lot are not seeing it. You lot are not saying anything. The day it will backfire. The day the proper criminals will be deported back to Ghana. The day you guys are going to receive the proper criminals. If any of you mention Nigeria, hey Chineke, if any of you say these criminals are from Nigeria, thunder. Because it's going to happen. When our government don't go sell on a cheap, your government even refuse to acknowledge you people. They refuse to safeguard you people by accepting criminals from America. You people are not talking. You people are not saying anything. You lot are celebrating because you have never been to America in your life. Your country is not even as good as Ogun State. So anything visa, the shakuna. Don't worry. I'm just here to remind you, like I said, the day the proper criminals will be deported back into your country, make una no cry. If you not cry, say na Nigerians.
Mahama is the hope. He's the hope for Mother Ghana. You see, in the kind for bimu presidency for bimu called US. No muko champagne for aumbe kuta de Ghana here dear. Ebeye omu main focus no omuko ende apuko din sekuru nkonkonsa ni omu nimu ye eni se omu betro omu nua under the bus. You see, the very nature of a man can never be hidden when you give them the opportunity. At the place where they should shine, they shine their true colors. And the true colors of some leaders was exactly what Nana Addo went to US to do. Well, ebi mo nso baaya omo akosesa emra edibua Ghanafo emra ebeboa Ghana niba ebema Ghana niba akwan mu ayese jo onte ne aba John Dramani Mahama kasaba akon kasaye the best speech ever held in the history when you take Nkrumah in the history of Ghana. Mahama is the future president for real, said by our ex-president, may his soul rest in peace, J.J. Rawlings. Ose Mahama is a president for the future. When it is a volume, it is a mouthful statement, and I am Papa Emeki Yeno. Or see, he is a president for the future, meaning say, Nia Mahama ebe yeno, e wunsun sansuo, e ma abrabopa, e wo mra ebem. Ha chale, inyansan edo, nyansan ye de MPP niya, oshemi nyansan, e ye de, e ma we free, ene, John Dramani Mahama speech no command. Donald Trump was saying while reversing a decision about Ghana for visa. Donald Trump, the mighty Donald Trump, United States of America, was saying while reversing. Masa we visa na 3 months limited to said dear obi pepe no pay. Debut mani nyesan suson. Or say yen visa now while put restrictions on it, it has been restored. Jesus, may God bless America. God bless motherland Ghana. Charlie, Mahama is indeed the hope for Ghana. Ajiwu your bronsam. Obronsam these days can never survive this heat. Say heat. Obronsam don't survive. If you are mu MPP, in fact, the whole of the executives in MPP currently must all do the honorable thing to resign. And let's see how we can restructure the party back again. Mahama is the hope. Is the hope for motherland Ghana. NDC for. I pray for your safety. I pray say NDC ni bi obeye na adwene ye say. Ene Ghana e kasa o. Asase Ghana e kasa. One the way a prapra no. Munim ne ekoso wo sunsun mu meboa. Ghana e kasa. Ghana wo a separate inyansafo from the ose oma woni nkwasiafo ntena fa akon. May God bless our motherland Ghana. John Dramani Mahama. Oh Charlie. May God equip you, empower you. Hey, said the ukoni ya konisa. Emro osuma Isaac or say do not look in their faces. Ukwa hey Charlie what? Hey, we speech what see ni nyankopon instructions nampa. One chankrofo we any. Usho ma pampem now the kasaye. You listen to the Almighty God. May God bless you. Continue to shower you and keep you safe for motherland Ghana.
What I stated on my previous video, which I already posted, is that this time is not the right time for you to talk about this New Yam Festival or the actions of the Igbo chief leader. Not now. We all know that Honorable Hassan Ayariga made it clear to the public that on the 17th of October, that the Igbo chief leader will be deported back to Nigeria. He stated that there is nothing, nobody, no police, no immigration will save him this time around because they will make sure that they bundle him back to Nigeria. Well, deported from Ghana. Anyway, if he tries to, if he likes, let him travel to US, but he's leaving Ghana. That's the statement made by Honorable Hassan Ayariga. Right? So, in as much as, and we know that one of the things that has been on back and forth with the whole thing is this New Yam Festival. Ghanaians don't want it anymore. So, this Kwaku there are a lot of videos, people are roasting him. Ghanaians are on the comment section, they are talking about it because they feel that he's a traitor and there's no way he should have said such on a public. Mind you, he's not from Ghana, right? Some people haven't said that he's a Nigerian. A lot of people are saying that they paid him. Some people say that it was a script that they just wrote for him to come out and read. I don't know what to think about it, but I just feel like this time is not the right time, right? There is a mood someone will be. If you tell that person good morning, it's a problem. There's a mood somebody will be. If you tell the person good morning, the person will start abusing you. So that is how it is now. Anything that has to do with this Igbo chief leader is not, nobody wants to hear it. Ghanaians don't want to hear it. So I believe by now, let us keep it paused. Let's pause it from now till further notice. Let's talk about the video made by Godwin J. Godwin J is a Nigerian content creator. In as much as I don't like criticizing people's opinion, but what I have to say here is that he should also note that President John Dramani Mahama is an educated, a visionary leader. He would never do anything that's going to jeopardize the happiness of Ghana and Ghanaians. So what his assumptions and all that is his own, that's how he's visualizing. That does not mean that it's true. If this whole accepting of those criminals is going to make Ghana unsafe, he wouldn't do that. There's no way, because he has been doing a lot of good, amazing things for the good people of Ghana. He has their good interest at heart, right? So him coming out to say all those things, I don't agree. If he has gone through it, he knows the repercussions, he knows all the pros and cons, the advantages and disadvantages of taking these people. So if he knew that the advantages are much, he would not. After all, who would just sell their country out like that just because of visa? So in as much as we always create to have our space to say whatever thing we say, that's why I said people are entitled to their own opinion. Just like you watching me, you are also entitled to your own opinion. So I would like to tell me in the comment section, what do you genuinely think about all these statements, the one initially made by Kwaku, Asante, and Godwin J, and every other person that I reacted on their videos. For me, I feel that President John Dramani Mahama is the hope, and he knows what he's doing. There's no way Ghana will be tagged and unsafe, or risk puts Ghana at risk simply because of visa. Like visa, is Ghana not better than USA right now? Ghana is doing far better than most of all these countries. If in as much as, they might not be there economically, but when it comes to the peace, tranquility, success, working economy, cities appreciating, please, Ghana is doing just enough. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If this is the first time coming across my face, my name is Uju. You're welcome to Uncut. Don't make your last by subscribing. And I'm going to see you guys soon in my next video. Bye, guys.